Radio. And I'll be talking to the morning crew tomorrow morning at 6:35, so you can tune in. Imputed income. I teased you about this 2 weeks ago before I left on my travels and did not pay it off. And I'm told we got some nasty emails as a result of this. Okay? Now, no, Barack Obama is not campaigning on this. No sane Democrat is campaigning on this. They will not tell you, vote for me and we'll impute income to you. They don't tell you. These are things that Democrats, and look, I'm not letting Republicans off the hook either. Had Republicans up way past my blivet now, too. But these are things that the Democrats do quietly, surreptitiously, behind the scenes, once they've talked you into putting them in power. You know, like the idea that the Clinton administration was tossing around back in 1993 of levying a one-time 15% tax against the outstanding balance of every pension plan and every 401k plan out there. Just a one-time 15% tax to shore up Social Security. Now, Barack Obama is campaigning on the idea of shifting the tax burden to evil, disgusting, filthy, nauseous, stinking rich people. This is a long-time Democrat ploy. Year after year, they shift more of the tax burden away from the people who are likely to vote Democrat and onto the people who are not likely to vote Democrat, thereby just basically ensuring their place in power. But I want to tell you about imputed income. Once they shift that income, you may be making $60,000 a year as a household. And Barack Obama will tell you, or a Democrat will tell you during the election, that at $60,000 a year, we're going to give you this tax break and we're going to give you that tax break, and you won't have to pay any taxes. Then the taxes will actually start for those evil people that make more than $75,000 a year. $15,000 more than you make. And you're thinking, cool, man, it's about time those evil, nasty, rich, noxious, stinking rich people had to pay their fair share. And I got a break here because I'm a hard-working American. And then you go out and you get H&R Block or some tax preparer to figure out your income tax, and they come back and say, well, your taxable income was $76,000, and you say, hey, wait just a damn minute, I make $60,000 a year. How could my taxable income be $75,000? You're now telling me that I'm going to have to pay taxes? And the tax preparer, who probably isn't that much brighter than you are on the issue, will say, well, there's this line 408 here about imputed income. There's this Schedule S for screw you, this Schedule S here where we had to compute imputed income on your home. And then you say, well, how in the world does that work? And this is what the Democrats were they were proposing this, my friends, in 1993, before the 1994 voter revolution. They were proposing this because they could use this to raise your taxable income. On the one hand, they could be saying, "Oh, we're gonna shift taxes to the rich," and then on the other hand, they pass these little laws that suddenly, inexplicably, make you one of the rich. Let me tell you how imputed income would work, and this was being proposed. This was in the works with the Democrat Party when the Republicans took over the control of the Congress. Let's say that you own a house about a $300,000, let's go to the low end, a $200,000 house in a particular neighborhood. And all the other homes in your neighborhood generally mirror your house in value. They're all worth about $200,000. And they rent those houses in your neighborhood that are actually out there in the rental market, they rent for $2,200 a month. $2,200 a month. Let's say that your house payment is $500 a month. So you pay $500 a month to live in your home. Over the course of the year, that adds up to $6,000. That's your total mortgage payments over the year. But homes in your neighborhood rent for $2,200 a month. Okay, and that works out to, I'm going to have to do the math, about, let's see, $22,000 a year? $22,000, $23,000, $24,000, $24,400 a year, $24,400. Let's just round it off. I had to pick a difficult number. I'm just going to make it a $2,000 a month rental, and that's $24,000 a year. Yeah, why make it difficult on myself? So you pay for $6,000 a year in $500 a month mortgage payments on your house. You own it. The guy next door to you in a similar house pays $24,000 a year renting that house. In other words, he is paying $18,000 a year more to rent that house than you're paying in mortgage payments. So here's the brilliant Democrat idea. You're getting a big break. Clearly, the market value of your house is $24,000 a year. That's what people pay to live in a house like yours, $24,000 a year. But you're only paying $6,000 a year. You're getting an $18,000 advantage over the market. So what the Democrats were going to do was take that $18,000 and add it to your taxable income. So you're making $60,000 a year, and you're thinking you're in fat shape because with all your tax credits and everything, you won't have to pay any income tax at all, and the higher tax rates are going to hit people at $75,000, and the tax credits disappear at $75,000. So those people that are making more than you are, they'll have to pay. You go to the tax preparer. He takes your $60,000 income from your job. He adds $18,000 imputed income because you're getting by with only paying $6,000 a year to live in your house while these other people have to pay $24,000 a year to live in the house next to you. All of a sudden, you have a taxable income of $78,000. Your tax credits are gone. You make too much for those tax credits, and you owe income tax. Now, do you like that idea, folks? No, Barack Obama isn't going to campaign on that. Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, they're not going to campaign on that. But the last time they had total control, Bill Clinton, Democrat House, Democrat Senate, they tried to implement it. They laid the groundwork. They were on the way. Now you tell me why they won't try it again once the Messiah gets sworn in next January 20th. You tell me why they won't try it again. You go ahead and whistle by that graveyard all you want.
You're enrolled in the Institute